All right, hello and welcome everyone. Baro is back, so let's talk about what he has brought for us today. And the new items for today are the Prisma Kavat glyph and the Prisma Kubro glyph. These are really nice glyphs. I mean, I know they're just glyphs, but they're really good ones. I enjoyed the style of them, and after we're done talking about these items, I'm going to show them off in my orbiter so you can maybe get an idea of how they will look in yours. But let's talk about all the kind of gameplay relevant items now, which is the primed expel corpus or primed expel everything mods that we have today. These are just plain and simple, just super unnecessary and not worth it. Are they going to add damage? Technically yes, but to really get the most out of these mods you need to level all four, which is 160k endo and millions of credits. That is a huge investment that just kind of plain and simple isn't really worth doing. It's just a whole lot of your resources for extremely low gain, so I can't really suggest these, unfortunately. Besides that, we have the Prisma Veritux, which is this is MR. It's a bad Arcwing weapon. You should use the Centaur as your melee weapon in Arcwing if you really give a shit about that. Likely you do not, but this one's not super great. Then we have the Prisma Gorgon, which if you're going to use a Gorgon, this is a solid gun. If you want to use a Gorgon, this is the one to use. It is a solid crit machine gun, and you will have no problems utilizing it as a solid weapon overall. Also, we have the Gorgon Towson skin, so if you don't like how the Prisma thing looks and you want to use the best Gorgon, you can use a Towson skin on this. Fantastic, right? And then besides that, we don't really have much of anything besides just some cosmetic stuff, and then of course like these beacons and all that. So with that, let's go show off these two glyphs because I really enjoy how they came together in the orbiter for me. I think they just look real nice. It's kind of, it just like feels like where they go is where I put them. And that is right here. I think they look really nice. They're just some high quality glyphage pretty much. And I kind of can't really complain about them. Like, would I have preferred like some crazy new prime mod? Sure, but this is honestly probably above average for the new items we've been getting recently from Baro, so it's pretty nice. Anyway, let's move on over to console and talk about what they got over there. Okay, over here on console, you guys have made out a bit better, I'm gonna say. So just to go over everything real quick, you guys have the Tenno Kindred Rug and the Prisma Rostam armor. Cool stuff. But besides that, Prime Slit Magazine, it's simply not worth using. The magazine size for pistols just never matters, and it just takes up way too many resources, like mod slot point. The list goes on about why you would not want to use this thing. Not a great mod overall. Prime Target Cracker, this is a staple in pretty much every single of the like best pistol builds. You're going to be using Prime Target Cracker, so this is an incredibly safe investment. Super good mod that you should definitely have. And then we have Primed Ravage. Primed Ravage is only used on a couple of the really good shotguns like the Corinth and the Vacor Heck, but if you're really into shotguns, you're definitely going to want to have this. Then we have Primed Fever Strike, which is just incredibly good. It's way more toxin damage for melee weapons, and on melee weapons you're going to be using toxin damage pretty much 100% of the time, so definitely going to want to pick this up. Besides that, you guys also got the Maradetron. I cannot possibly stress enough that you should pick up this weapon. The Maradetron is absolutely fucking phenomenal, especially if you are a mag player. So please, for the love of God, pick this up and use it. It is incredibly powerful, and I have a why would you use on it if you need to know anything more about it. And then we have the Machete Wraith, which is 3000 MR, so I mean, hey, it exists, I guess, right? And then besides that, you guys have Prisma Shade. Prisma Shade is 9,000 MR at absolute worst for 500 ducats, which is totally fine. And Shade is a fine Sentinel to boot, so no real reason to not grab that. And then you guys also have your Axie H2 relics and stuff for the Aklex stuff if you are in need of it. But yeah, lots of good stuff over on console here today. Lots of things that I would really suggest people pick up. So hopefully you guys have lots of ducats saved up on console. And yeah, that's gonna pretty much do it for the video today. I am gonna get some sleep and then watch the dev stream whenever it happens, and then we're gonna do a dev stream breakdown later today because we're getting both today. So yeah, I will see you guys later today. Bye, everybody.